Okay, so we'll stop this recording as soon as we finish this little segment to protect all the innocent here.
Hmm.
Thank
But you missed the preamble.
We missed the preamble. I just thought of it. We can put it in text form, Ron.
Okay,
together
I
with
won't
the
take it
link to the
personally.
video.
Okay.
Okay. So what does innovation mean to you? Or another way of putting it is, what does innovation look like to you? And that's really what this new segment's going to be all about. So we all see innovation every day. And we saw different types of innovation every day, both in our personal lives and in our business lives. And when you think about it, these innovations can either inspire us to do new and different things, or they can give us ideas on how we can work with our clients in new and innovative ways. So with that in mind, we're excited to introduce this new sharing segment into our meetings moving forward. The way that this will work is, between our meetings, we would like participants to be on the lookout for things that they find innovative. And it can be anything. It can be anything. It could be a new product. It could be a service. It could be a new customer experience, a promotion, an ad, anything that strikes you as truly innovative. And it can be something that you're seeing for the first time and it's current, or it can be something that you've thought of that was truly innovative from the past. And we came up with this idea because this is the Innovation Affinity Group. And so talking about what we're seeing on an ongoing basis that really is truly innovative can be very inspiring. The way that this will work is that in the meeting, we would like you, if possible, to have a visual that you can share with a group that brings to life what the innovation is. And then when you present it, we would want you to first of all explain what the innovation is, why do you find it innovative, what does make it unique or different, and why you think the company or whoever came up with this idea, why you think that it was introduced. Is it solving a problem, or is it taking advantage of an opportunity? What do you think really is behind it? And the way that this will work, at least at the outset, and we'll get some legs under us on this, but what we're planning on doing is allowing each person who has something to share to be able to share their screen. Frumi will then get a screenshot of what the innovation is, and that will then be transferred to the Innovation Affinity website. So that's at least out of the starting gate how we're planning on capturing this. Now, I have 3 examples today to share with you. And what I wanted to do, or what Ron and I talked about, was really giving you different types of innovation. It's easy to talk and to identify new products that are innovative. These are a little different than what you might typically think of when you think of innovation. So the first one that I want to talk about is the Hyundai Assurance Job Loss Protection Program. This was first introduced by Hyundai back in 2008, 2009, during the economic downturn. And the program was, if you lose your job, Hyundai will buy back your car. If you lose your job within a year, Hyundai will buy back the car. Now, what made this so innovative was that, if you remember at that time, a lot of advertisers were running very sympathetic ads. They were saying, come on guys, let's pull it out, we'll do okay. But no one was really doing anything tangible to help people during this time. And so Hyundai introduced this. It got a tremendous amount of buzz. It got a lot of publicity. It was very much in sync with what Hyundai's brand is all about, because they were one of the first to introduce the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So it really fit what the brand was. But the genius in this concept is that under 50 people took advantage of this promotion, yet they got tremendous buzz from it. And so if you're going to do a promotion, that really is terrific. If it doesn't end up costing you a lot, but you get a lot of recognition and it drove a lot of business for Hyundai. They also rebooted it during COVID, and it was the same kind of thing. If you lose your job because of COVID, they will buy back your car, no questions asked. So that's the first innovation I want to share. The second one is down below, the national choose your car innovation. National was at best a tier 2 rental company. When it introduced this program in 2004, they were the first to introduce, you rent a car, you get to go to the aisle and choose what car you want. The ingenious part of this is that it gives the customer ownership of what they are buying. And what they found through this program was, first of all, their business skyrocketed and they became a major player. But they also found that their customer satisfaction scores went way up and they got far fewer complaints from people because, again, the customer had the ownership in choosing their vehicle. And what's interesting is that Hertz didn't introduce the same program until 2016. But they did introduce it. So it became kind of a new thing in the industry. And then the third innovation I wanted to share with you, I don't know how many of you have seen these target handles that you put onto packages. This is an example of maybe what seemingly is a small innovation that has big impact. So what they did was they came up with these sticky handles that you could attach to large packages of toilet paper or of paper towels that make it easier to transport those items from the store into your car and then into your home. Brilliant idea. They sold not only many more large packages of these paper goods, but multiple packages of these paper goods because they made it easier for the consumer to actually do this. And it was all about convenience. And what I have always wondered is, why Bounty or some of the other paper goods companies with these large packages haven't figured out how to build a handle design themselves so that if I'm at another store, if I'm Costco, it makes it a lot easier to transport that in. So those are 3 examples of innovations. We are excited about this innovation exchange idea. We actually, in some of our sessions, we will use other companies and other sectors' innovations to really try to stimulate new thinking for our clients. So that is our concept. Mark, Rumi, Ron, I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
For me?
I've already got my first one, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, so you'll have to come back next month.
Okay, and I think I'll iterate on this process, and instead of having people share their screen live during the call, because we'll hit some technical hurdles, I'll set up a way for people to submit their images in advance, and then we'll have a queue and we'll be able to manage time and keep the conversation going. Because the idea is to inspire other people to get a chance for a little bit of airtime to talk about how you identify innovation and to get some interesting conversations going. Maybe another way we could do this is, well, we'll iterate offline. So let's end the recording now. We'll publish this. I'll send a reminder out to everybody for next meeting so you can be prepared to submit some innovative ideas